Hello everyone, my name is Sammy and welcome. And in today's video, okay, so have you ever seen something and then have just like obsessed over it and then you were like, okay, well, I have to have it. That's kind of what happened to me. So the one day I was scrolling through Amazon just looking at random cosplays just to see like what was there, and I came across this picture, which hopefully I will remember to put up. But I came across this this like swimsuit one piece kind of thing, and I fell in love with it. Now, I did not fall in love with the price, which was around like $120. And then as I kept thinking about it, I was like, I could probably make this. And that I did. Now, I don't know the anime that this is from. I just really, really liked this piece and I wanted to recreate it. Now, I did use different fabric. I did go out and buy new fabric. I know, I'm sorry. So this is pretty much how it went, and let me just say it was a process. Ooh boy. Now, there is probably a pattern for this item, and if there is, I need to find it because I struggled a little bit and there was a lot of winging it and guessing it and just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pin this together, shove it under the machine, and hopefully it works. But I quite liked the outcome, actually. I really, really liked it. So here we go. Alright, so I first started by tracing a one piece that I already sort of had so I could make a pattern. I used this fabric. This is the fabric I had, and this was again the pattern. Really helpful. So anyway, I traced it and I cut it out. Sort of having some issues. And then here we go. So yeah, in a little bit I will realize that I sort of kind of made the design upside down. So yes, so you'll sort of realize that I made it upside down, but either way, I sewed the side seams together and the crotch seam, and I figured this would make a good mock-up. So I sewed the side seams and crotch seams, flipped it right side out, which, you know, struggle, and then there we go. I did realize I needed to make it a bit taller, and I realized that since this was my mock-up, I was able to fix the issues. So I recut it out and re-sewed it with the scales facing the correct way. This is the fabric I decided to buy for the rest of the sleeves and the ruffle across. It is 2.5 yards, and I actually pretty much used all of it. There's like a square left, like so. Anyway, so here I am doing the sleeves, just eyeballing a rough, like, rectangle-ish pattern. I sewed the seams then and laid it down, and I pretty much next had to figure out what the heck I was doing. So I now had to create the two ruffles that you see along the shoulders. So I took the, I'm trying to figure out, you know, where I wanted to go and how big I want it, but I took, there ended up being this really long piece of fabric from cutting out the two squares, and I realized that this would probably be like a good setup for the ruffles, maybe. So this is the long piece of fabric that I had. So I then had to, then had to cut where I wanted it and pin so I could hem the edges to get rid of the raw edge, which that I did. And see, it looks so nice and pretty. And then I decided that I needed to, you know, attach them. So I decided to attach it a little bit lower, so when I sewed everything in together, I would kind of catch all the fabric and create a casing for the elastic. So now I just have to do that. And yeah, sewing this long of a piece of fabric takes forever. So then I decided I would need to sew the ruffles closed, and there we go. I was making progress. So now it's time to sandwich everything in between these and create the elastic casing. And oh boy, was that a challenge. So I decided to put the sleeves all the way at the edge and then stick the like bodysuit piece in the middle, and this is my pinning. And again, this is very messy, and you're probably gonna really again want to find a pattern. Yeah. So anyway, this is me pinning everything, and then I had to struggly shove this all under the machine and sew it. So eventually that I did, and yeah, what fun, a couple headaches later. So eventually, yes, it was all sewn together, all in there, and now was the tedious task of putting the elastic through. But as you can see, I have done it. It is done, and I'm very, very happy. The next and pretty much final step is to scrunch these sleeves together, which I didn't really record this, but I kind of just winged it again and sewed some elastic after measuring the sleeve. Like I measured where on the sleeve I wanted the elastic. And the last thing is the straps, and we are pretty much done. So that is my attempt at recreating it. I am pretty happy with it. I've tried it on a bunch. Excuse me. I've tried it on a bunch, and I'm really, really happy with it. And for me, it actually works with or without the invisible straps. So that's pretty cool, because I sort of made the little, there's ribbons here to catch the straps, but I made them too loose, and I don't really feel like fixing them right now. So, but yes, after a little while headache, the piece is finally, the piece is finally complete, and I am very happy with it. I will say, don't pull a me. I forgot to bring a swatch with me to Joann's of the bodysuit material, so I didn't get an exact match. Like, the fabric I used, it kind of matches, but also not really. But I was not doing this again until like maybe I had a pattern. But bottom line is, I am still really happy with it. It was a bit of a struggle, but hopefully you found this entertaining or could laugh at my attempts. So I think that is it. I think that is it for this video. Overall, I am happy with it. It was a struggle to get there, and what you can learn, use a pattern. Look for patterns, which is what I probably should do, but patterns are helpful at times. Alright, I'm gonna get going now. I'm a little exhausted. I'm gonna hopefully go take a nap. See? Check it out. Oh, excuse me. So please, take care of yourself. Take naps if necessary. Drink water. Just be kind to yourself and others. I will see you all next time. Please like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see y'all later. Bye!